Hey guys, welcome back to Simply Fortnite. I'm your host Sam, and today we are going to be talking about something very exciting. The 2020 Fortnite update schedule, along with all the major updates that are going to be coming next year, and when the team at Epic are going to be making some big innovations to the game next year. They're going to totally change it up and make it so different to all the years that have come before. And believe me, you're going to want to stick around to find out all about it. Fortnite's 2020 season is going to be kicking off in a big way with a huge New Year's event for all those online as the clock strikes midnight in your region, with what is going to be a visually spectacular display that you won't want to miss out on. From this, we can expect a huge firework display that will be visible across the whole map to light up the world. For last year's event, we actually saw Epic use the Rift springing a disco ball which exploded, giving us a massive firework display with a big 2019 message, and we can expect something just as big, if not bigger, to bring in the new decade. As I say, last year's event actually used rifts in a pretty heavy capacity to bring in these fireworks, and this is something that no longer really exists in this world. So an obvious way as to how they could replace this to handle it in a similar way, as leakers have informed us the event will be fairly similar. They could actually utilise the black hole that actually brought us into this new world to suck through it, one last thing being a big disco ball with the fireworks, and it could be absolutely awesome. Obviously, Epic don't want to focus a huge amount on this New Year's event since, as is unfortunate, Epic will really not have that many players online at that particular time because people do tend to do things with family and stuff for New Year's, so it tends to be that they'll focus all their big resources for the next event that will be bringing in Chapter 2 Season 2. Fortnite in 2020 is going to be bringing in a feature that I know the community have been waiting for years now. So many people are going to be hyped when they hear what's coming, and we will be revealing this later in the video. As we already know, our current season, being Chapter 2 Season 1, is going to be a little bit longer, as Season 2 will be kicking off in early February to give the team that extra little bit of time to make that currently ongoing Winterfest event just as awesome as it can be. Road maps have become increasingly significant in gaming and something people rely on and expect more and more, so it's a very strong possibility that to usher in the new year, Epic could actually drop us a full roadmap letting us know when to expect all our new seasons and major content updates. Leaks from many reliable data miners have in fact confirmed to us that Epic have in secret been developing an annual pass for Fortnite in 2020. This would be retailing at 7,800 V-Bucks, so about $80, so pretty steep price there, but it is worth it for the amount of content in this thing. It's going to include the battle bundles for all the seasons of the year, not just the battle pass or the battle bundles, meaning you'll get that 25 tier boost for every season, along with an additional 7 exclusive skins, which is in fact very awesome to see. Some of these would be style variations on existing ones, and some would be totally new ones altogether. A standard battle bundle actually releases for around 2,800 V-Bucks, so 3 of those come to 8,400 V-Bucks, meaning it's likely that that's the number of seasons we will actually be seeing releasing in the year, with the first coming in February, as has already been confirmed. Based on the current length of this season, the next should then follow up in June, and then the final arriving around October time, with the pattern then repeating to start up the next one in February. However, Epic do have a massive feature finally on the way in 2020 that the Fortnite community have been waiting for almost 3 years now, so make sure to stick around to find out exactly what is coming to the game very soon. While this may seem rather lackluster, we will be receiving plenty of major updates between there, much like what we got with Winterfest, where it acts as almost a half season. There's so much live right now in the game for Winterfest. Snow has taken over some of the map and will likely cover the rest of it before Christmas arrives. New features and items have been released. Presents and challenger system allow us to get a massive 28 free rewards from now until the end of the event, 14 of which you unlock by completing the challenger set each day, and 14 are unlocked at random through the presents available from Crackshot at the cabin. Not to mention, we even have lightsabers in the game for the big Star Wars crossover event to tie in with the new movie. We also got a new POI, being the Shiver Inn. The map is decorated all over and it's almost like a whole new season itself. It's kind of insane. We even have the Polar Legends pack on its way to the game, dropping, as leaks have confirmed to us, on the 23rd of December for $25 US. This will be including frozen versions of the Fish Stick and Noggop skins, as well as the Devourer skin, aka the Polar Peak Monster, in both normal and frozen versions. And that's not even all. As new images have revealed of this pack, this will even be including the classic and iconic Christmas skin of Fortnite, the codename Elf, along with this brand new minty style coming to this pack that was in fact released earlier in the month as Winterfest started to begin for those who already own the skin. It's safe to say that there is plenty of value in this pack, with an emote and a back bling coming too. It may well be the best offering Epic have given us yet. So with all this content being added, it's safe to say it's very obvious that seasonal events are going to be much more important to Epic going forward. Some obvious places we'll see these major events next year will be in the summer and winter events of 2020, as we have grown used to, with possibly some others to kind of fill in some blanks of dead spots around the halfway through these long ass seasons. I think an obvious one would be in spring/Easter during season 2 to give us that kind of Easter themed event. We've never really seen that touched upon before, but I think there's a lot to be done with the theme, with the whole Easter eggs concept. You could do an Easter bunny. It would be a lot of fun all round. Obviously, as many of you know right now, this Fortnite store is flooded with Star Wars content. We've had Finn, Rey, Stormtroopers, Sith Troopers, Kylo Ren, Zori, TIE Fighters, gliders, emotes, melees. It is insane the number of Star Wars cosmetics we've got. This is definitely the most in Epic have gone with a crossover event yet. Beside maybe the Endgame event where we got the Thanos LTM, which was obviously a massive thing, and they did so much for that movie. But I think in terms of actual cosmetics and items we're actually going to get to keep after the event is over, this is the most in Epic have gone yet. And it's safe to say we can expect from this that next year Epic will go even more in with their crossover events. I think crossovers for Black Widow and Eternals, Marvel's big releases next year, are extremely likely, since they do seem to have a big partnership with Disney between Star Wars and Endgame and the Marvel events. I think it's obvious they have some big partnership with them going on, so I think going into 2020 we'll see coverage for those movies. I would be shocked if when the Mandalorian Season 2 drops we don't see Baby Yoda cosmetics coming in with a Mandalorian skin. It's safe to say that with Baby Yoda having gone as viral as he did, that would just be such a big seller, because I guarantee you right now these Star Wars cosmetics are not going anywhere anytime soon, because I bet you right now that they are selling big for Epic. I think an obvious thing many people are hoping will finally be happening in Fortnite in 2020 is something that was first promised to us years back in 2018, then 2019, and now we've not got a clue what's going on. And that is the free release of Save the World. Where is it? We've been promised it for years, Epic have delayed it again and again, and we still don't know what's happening. I think an obvious reason they keep delaying it is because this mode actually did become famous as the free way to earn V-Bucks. It is the only mode where you can just grind and unlock V-Bucks by completing missions, and it's a very cool way to do so. But as of now, you have to pay for the mode, and Epic have been promising for years they're going to be making it free, and I think it would actually cause a lot of problems to them if it did become free, because it would leave the question, could you still grind V-Bucks in it? Because the ability to grind V-Bucks for free obviously takes away from a lot of Epic's revenue, so I'm sure they're going to want to maintain that, and they're going to work out some kind of special system where you can maybe only earn V-Bucks if you have the paid version of it. Right now it is fairly cheap, it does go on sale a lot, it's on half price right now I believe, for around the $20 mark, so if you are looking to pick up Save the World and get grinding some V-Bucks, that is something you can do right now. But I'm sure 2020, years later, is finally going to be the time when Epic deliver on their promises to make this awesome mode free. Obviously Save the World is where Fortnite started. This mode was advertised and running for years, long before Battle Royale came into the fold and made Fortnite what it is, so I'm sure a lot of people cannot wait to try it out. So what do you guys think? How do you feel about the possibility Fortnite could very well only have 3 seasons next year. To me, it sounds kind of insane, but if they're going to fill it out with content patches throughout, filling in the gaps, then I guess I could kind of be okay with it. It would definitely be a new way to approach the game, give us less seasons but more content in the in-between of the seasons. I think it could work all round. Obviously, we will likely see Chapter 3 following up the following year with the release of the next gen consoles, so it is going to be interesting to see that this chapter will probably have significantly fewer seasons than ever before. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, then be sure to leave a like to show your support. As I say, comment down below, what are you most excited to see in Fortnite 2020? What do you hope they add? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe for plenty more future content. I'll see you all on the battle bus. Bye!